Hi guys, this is Dipty and welcome to my channel Life Admin 365 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm sharing with you few quintessential savory upvas faral meals that are made in my home. But before starting to prepare, let me show you how to soak raw sabudana pearls to get non-sticky and perfectly soak sabudana every single time. To a large bowl add 2 cups of sabudana. To it add at least 3 cups of water or more than enough water to completely cover and soak the pearls and set a timer for 15 minutes. Once timer buzzes, immediately proceed to drain out water so that there is about half a centimeter of water layer over soaking sabudana pearls. Cover and soak sabudana overnight or for at least 4 hours. Next day, strain out any remaining water to get perfectly swollen, non-sticky sabudana pearls. The next basic ingredient in preparing any of these savory meals is roasted and ground peanuts. To prepare these, place a large kadai or ceramic coated pan on medium heat. To it, add 1.5 cup to 2 cups of raw peanuts and with continuous stirring, roast them on medium heat until their skin turns light pink. I don't remove the husk of roasted peanuts. However, if you want to separate the husk from the peanuts, wait for the peanuts to cool before you try to remove them. Add cooled roasted peanuts either with their husk or without their husk to a food processor and pulse grind to get crushed roasted peanuts. Transfer to a plate and only when completely cooled, transfer the crushed roasted peanuts to an airtight container. First farali padartha is Sabudana Khichdi. Here I have homemade ghee, 2 medium-sized peeled and chopped potatoes, 6 finely chopped green chilies, half a cup roasted and crushed peanuts, chopped fresh cilantro, and of overnight soaked sabudana. After soaking, they are about 4 cups. To prepare, place a medium-sized ceramic pan or kadhai on medium heat and add 3 to 4 tablespoons of ghee to it. Once ghee melts, add 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds followed by the addition of finely chopped green chilies and potatoes. Add salt to taste, mix thoroughly, cover and cook for 2 to 3 minutes on medium-low heat. Moisture will start collecting on the inside of the lid and it will start sizzling. That's the time to remove the lid and move to the next step. Mix well, cover and cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. By now, potatoes should have cooked completely. Add soaked sabudana and mix it well with potatoes and spices. Then add about half a cup of roasted crushed peanuts and mix well. Crushed peanuts not only add characteristic delicious nutty flavor to the khichdi but also helps keep sabudana pearls from sticking to each other. As sabudana starts cooking, because of its starchy nature, it starts becoming translucent and sticky. At this point, crushed peanuts help in keeping the pearls from sticking to each other. Top it with chopped cilantro and lime juice. Mix well, serve it hot by itself or with a few dollops of yogurt. Next in line are Sabudana Appi. This recipe is slightly different from the traditional recipe because this one uses Uppas Bhajani, which isn't used in traditional Sabudana Appi recipe. Uppas Bhajani is nothing but a blend of Vrat approved roasted ground pseudo grains. To a large measuring cup or a bowl, add 4 cups fully soaked Sabudana pearls, 1 cup Uppas Bhajani, 3 medium-sized crushed boiled potatoes, half a cup roasted crushed peanuts, half a tablespoon red chili powder, 6 finely chopped green chilies, and chopped cilantro and salt per taste. Mix everything together thoroughly. Using cookie dough scoop out this farali mixture onto a plate. When you are halfway through, place appe pan on medium-low heat and add ghee to each slot of the pan and let ghee melt. In that time, roll the portioned out farali balls in the palms of your hands and smoothen them. When ghee is melted and hot, place sabudana balls in slots of appe pan and coat their tops with some more ghee. Traditionally, these are not cooked covered, but because I had added Uppas Bhajani, I decided to cover and cook them. After about 3 to 4 minutes of cooking on medium heat, uncover and turn them around in the appe slots and cook them thoroughly on all the sides. In another 2 to 3 minutes, they will be ready. Serve these hot with sweetened flavored yogurt topped with roasted powdered cumin. Make balls from the remaining farali mixture and cook them as mentioned above. Then there is sweet potato hash or ratalacha kis. This is another faral that gets made at our house on Vrat days. First step is to thoroughly scrub sweet potatoes or yams as I use these along with their skin. Next is to cut them small enough to fit in the chute of the food processor. Using shredding disc of the food processor, shred these sweet potatoes. You can use a box grater to hand grate these as well if that's what you prefer. After this recipe is exactly similar to preparation of Sabudana Khichdi. Place a medium-sized ceramic pan or kadhai on medium heat. Add 3 to 4 tablespoons of ghee to the pan. Once ghee melts, add 1 tablespoon cumin seeds and let them sizzle and sputter. Then add 6 slit green chilies. Saute cumin seeds and green chilies until ghee becomes fragrant. Then add shredded sweet potato and salt. Cover and cook on low-medium heat for about 5 to 6 minutes, covering and mixing once during this time frame. Uncover, add ground roasted peanuts, finely chopped cilantro and mix in thoroughly. Cover and cook for a few more minutes on medium-low heat. Uncover and mix thoroughly. And that's it. Serve it hot as is or with side of yogurt. Last on the list is Uppas Thalipe from leftovers of Sabudana Khichdi, sweet potato hash or Uppas Bhajani or a little bit of all of these. It's a perfect way to use these leftovers. Sprinkle water on leftover Sabudana Khichdi and warm it in microwave for 1 minute to loosen it up and remove any clumps. Add this khichdi to a parat or a big plate. To it, add leftover warmed up sweet potato hash. Mix these as uniformly as possible. Smush potatoes from khichdi as you don't want chunks of potatoes when you're pressing the mix to form thalipe. At this point, the mix is very dry and needs some kind of a binder to bring it together. That's where boiled potatoes come in play. Quantity of boiled potatoes will depend on the quantity of leftover khichdi and tadacha kis. For 1 cup of sabudana khichdi and 1 cup of sweet potato hash, I'm using 3 medium-sized boiled and grated potatoes. Add in salt and red chili powder per taste. Smush and mix in thoroughly. Add about half a cup of vrat flour. This is completely optional. You can skip adding if you don't have it or don't want to add it. To bind the mixture, add close to half a cup of water in parts. You don't want to pour all of the water at once as you may not need all of it. Quantity of water will depend on how moist your starting ingredients were plus how much of boiled potatoes you added. Portion out this mixture into 4 or 5 balls. Now you have two options. Either pat out the ball flat on a plastic sheet till you get a 5 to 6 inch uniformly thick circle and then transfer it to hot tawa or directly flatten it on a warm non-stick griddle. If you choose to do the second way, then you have to be cautious and super careful as you can easily burn your fingers in the process. So choose wisely. I am choosing to follow the second method as I am used to doing it this way. Once again, be cautious if you're doing this particular way. Make sure heat is on low. Have a small plate of water ready on the side. Place one ball on warm non-stick tawa, wet your fingers and flatten it out as uniformly as possible. This ball is sticky and you will need to frequently moisten your fingertips with water to prevent them from sticking when flattening out the ball. Smoothen the edges as you continue with the flattening. If you see ripping around the edges, use moistened fingers to smoothen and bring it together. Once flattened, make 4 to 5 holes using the backside of spoon. Add ghee in these holes and all around the edges of the thalipe. You will also hear sizzling sound and see crisping around the edges. Place a wide size spatula or flipper under the thalipe and flip the thalipe in one swift motion. Press the top side and cook for another 2 minutes. Score thalipe in half and fold one half over the other and transfer the thalipe to a plate. Repeat the same process with the remaining balls. Serve hot sabudana thalipe with yogurt on the side. You can also eat it along with some green coconut chutney, but traditionally it is eaten with yogurt. I hope you like this savory Farali meal compilation. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Indian meal planning, prepping and simple and easy recipes. See you all in the next one.